BTB Podcast has officially joined forces with SWSC, and things are about to get a whole lot more entertaining. SWSC is turning up the volume on the entertainment and launching a brand new YouTube channel called Sorta Local. It's all about fresh local content, live streams, new shows, and the kind of fun, off the cuff moments you don't want to miss. And yes, the BTB Podcast is coming along for the ride. You'll still get the same BTB show you love, but now on a bigger stage. Expect live streams from Wolves games, on-location recordings, guest appearances, and plenty of surprises. This is just the start. More details are coming soon as Sorta Local launches a new wave of shows and events celebrating the best of Sudbury and beyond. Subscribe to Sorta Local on YouTube and be a part of something new, local, and seriously entertaining.
Silver Cross Sudbury. Are you or a loved one looking for mobility and accessibility solutions in Sudbury? Look no further than Silver Cross Sudbury. Silver Cross Sudbury is your trusted source for a wide range of mobility aids and home accessibility products. They're dedicated to improving your independence and quality of life. Visit their showroom at 760 Notre Dame Avenue, that is 760 Notre Dame Avenue, or call them at 705-222-0700. Your independence is their priority. We thank Silver Cross Sudbury so much, more importantly, Dean and Chantal Jacqueline, who are the owners of Silver Cross, for making a difference in our lives and our listeners since day one, supporting our podcast.
From the cold of the north, where the stories begin, behind the bench, let the breakdowns roll in. Sports on the table, hot takes on the line, unbeatable banter every single time. Settle in now, let the good times last. You're listening to the Northern Ontario Podcast behind the bench. Behind the bench. Behind the bench. Behind the bench.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to week 250 of Behind the Bench. 250 big ones, folks. And you may not see all 250 episodes out there because we got some taken down due to music. But don't worry. That's for another project coming down the pipeline here. Shout out producer Mason Savage. Week 250. You got myself, Alex Chimino, Tommy Vlahos, as always. Like I told you, guarantees in life, Tom and I being on for a pod, but it is always a treat to just snap it around with this person, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Roberto Bagnato back on the scene. He's back from Singapore, folks. Roberto, I'm going to send it to you right away, but before I do that, you can watch and listen to Behind the Bench podcast on all podcasting platforms, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find Behind the Bench podcast on Instagram and X at BTB podcast _, and on TikTok at Behind the Bench. For all the things BTB, www.behindthebench.co, and for all BTB merch, that's www.btb.ca. Roberto, what's shaking, man? How you doing?
Oh, boys, we're humming. We are humming after this weekend. We had a great start to the weekend. I got to see you guys on Friday night. We had an incredible evening up in Suds, and I feel like it was just like kind of rode a little bit of a high all weekend. So just humming into this. I feel like we've got the giggles for the last 20 minutes, which is always a good start to the episode. But yeah, we had a great night Friday. Got to see you guys. Got to try out a new place up in the city too. And yeah, I feel like shared a few laughs. Also, insider for those listening too. But I got to ask you guys to be in my wedding party too, which is a huge honor for me. Obviously wouldn't be able to do it with you guys by my side too. So it's a really special evening. So yeah, I feel like it's been a hot minute though since I've jumped on. It's probably been at least a couple weeks, and I feel like we got a lot to talk about, boys. A little bit quieter on the Sudbury sports front, but we got Canada soccer that I haven't wrapped up and talked about. A little bit of golf.
Absolutely, Robbie B. It is the best week of the year for our podcast. It is the Idylwylde Men's Invitational Week. It is our Invite Week primer episode. We have a fantastic interview coming up for you. What a treat to have this gentleman on the podcast. I'm so excited. 250 episodes, Men's Invite at the Idylwylde, our premiere event for this podcast. And Tom and I are both playing in it. Tommy Bahama, I'm going to send it to you now.
I know I'm staying pretty quiet over here. I'm going to do a little ad read here quickly for you guys. I'm repping some full wedge. It was about time to finally give some to Roberto. I'll be repping FW full wedge Friday of the qualifying round. You mentioned the best week of the year during the invite. Go to full wedge, okay? Type in BTB pod, all caps for 15% off. I'm wearing a nice tarp right now. Roberto's got a hat and a quarter zip. They got everything. Also, females that are listening to the show, great girls line. Just released a new hat called Out of Office. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to likely be purchasing that. Roberto on the screen, if you're watching on YouTube, is showing one of the hoodies that just got released as well. So we love Full Wedge, love what they do, and love partnering with them. But great weekend. I still got the laughs, and I wanted to bring up one thing, and it's I hate doing this because of the exciting news that Roberto gave to us Friday. But I was holding this in because everyone that's listening, we kind of always talk off air for 10 minutes before going. And Cim, I'm not sure if you recognize this, but Roberto was chewing on something directly in the mic, and it was pissing me off. I don't know if it was peanuts or cashews or whatever, or I don't know what you were mucking, but
Sorry about that.
you were,
Those were Trader Joe's Coffee Lovers espresso beans. Absolutely demoed a pack. Sorry for your
directly
ears.
in the mic. Like,
You
Cim,
ate
didn't hear
coffee
that?
beans?
You didn't hear that though, Cim?
They're chocolate covered espresso beans.
Oh, okay.
But
Wow,
yeah,
right, yeah.
I do just chomp on coffee beans, yes.
Well, Tom, I do get that sometimes your nose gets a little too close to the mic sometimes.
Correct.
So I
That's
just
what I
am
mean. Like, but
breathing,
you
But
tell me though.
yeah.
You tell me directly though, right? Like you'll text
For
me.
sure.
Like I just had to wait for on here to tell Roberto. But anyways,
Sorry about that.
it was a great weekend. Roberto,
A great weekend. And I do want to say, Roberto, what an honor it's going to be to
Yes,
stand
it
up
is.
there
Yeah.
with you when you get married to your beautiful fiance, Vanessa. I am so excited. This is going to be a great year of celebrating you. My God, it's going to be fun. Tom?
Yeah, literally everything happens for a reason, Roberto. And I know you were pushing for Al to be over at my house that Friday.
Oh gosh, that's another
Okay.
story.
Okay, like that. You know what? We got him here. It was a lot. But Cim, me and you were talking
made
about
it.
their We were talking about next year. We were talking about the weddings. We were talking about Roberto's wedding, Mason's wedding, the pod
Literally,
weddings.
Roberto, 10
how
minutes
fun they
before
were
you
gonna
got
be.
there. 10
And then
minutes
you
before
roll
got
into
there.
my backyard and you
Bow.
ask us. It was like we just finished talking about this. But yeah,
Chim, getting you there was a mission though. That was the plan. We were all gonna meet there. You were gonna go early, little swim, then all of a sudden, oh yeah, guys, I got a 2:00 tea time. Okay, that's not a problem. Be wrapped up, I don't know, 5:30, head over to Tom's after, have a little drink, and then we'll meet you there. Okay, yeah, no problem. Guys, I'm gonna be a little late. Like, just pick me up on the way. Just get me on the way. I'm gonna be a little late.
I didn't want Tom to double back and get me from the Idylwylde and all the way to Garson. So
No, then Tom goes, yeah, no, Chim, I'll get you, no problem. Well, I got a shower, like I'm gonna be a
Wow.
little late.
post round for sure.
Yeah,
The
it has been
timing
very
wasn't
hot.
looking good.
but Cim, you make it sound like Garson to the south end's like driving to Toronto. Like it's like
No, but it's just an inconvenience. Like I don't want you to
yeah,
drive.
it's very thoughtful. You thinking of me like not coming to get you, wasting gas, wasting the pool I have in the backyard. I get it. But like we needed to be together clearly, and I'm happy that we were both there for that special
Thank
moment.
you
for
guys
sure.
for making it happen.
Well, Robbie, thank you for having us in it. We're excited to do it. We celebrated too. It was great. Checking out a new spot. Dando Parlor. A great little oyster bar spot now in Suds. A good vibe in there. at Dando. So I think a lot of good things to come. A bunch of restaurants popping up in Sudbury there. Matzi just opened as well in the old Tony V's location in the South End. So Sudbury summer humming with some new restaurants and some new spots. So very excited to check out Matzi and all the other spots.
Are we gonna talk about what happened at Dando, or are we gonna mention that clip, or do
Well,
we,
what
you know?
happened at Dando?
Well, our server for the table, it's happened more than once. That's why I want to bring it up. Not just with this individual person, but many times in public. You know, at the golf course at the Idylwylde, certain events, community events that me and you do. Everyone always seems to recognize you, right, over me, which is fine. I mean, doesn't hurt my feelings at all. But I had backup this time. I had Roberto there, so 3/4 of the show, right across. I was across the table from Roberto, and obviously I was beside you, Chim. So the bill came, and me and you, Chim, agreed to split it up because it's Roberto and Vanessa's special night, and it's fine. So as I'm paying, our waitress is right behind us, and she recognizes you from our show, right? Like, and I'm like, that's fine, like, but it just ticked me off because, like, I had to grab the bill from her. We made eye contact, and she goes, "Don't you have a podcast?" And you said, I think you said, I ended up saying yes or something. Obviously, you said yes, but she noticed you from TikToks. We haven't posted a TikTok in a bit, which is totally fine. Like, that's all you, and I know you do everything for the show. But the fact that she recognized you and not me or Roberto at all, I kind of snapped my head back, as you would too, and say, you know what, it's my show too. As a joke, had to throw that in. But you're the face, the voice, you're everything of the show. If BTB dies, it's you, Chim. It's you.
Why it is funny because you like to claim that you are the face, and
No,
that
that
was
exact
great.
moment, that was all
great.
you. That was all you. Yeah.
No, it's all in good fun. All in good
It was
fun.
hilarious.
All all good vibes. But good oysters. Hey,
Yep.
Great
Oh, yeah.
oysters. Wine was
Yeah.
good too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where did we go? Chilean, a little Argentinian. It was nice.
It was great. It was a really good night celebrating two great people. That's it. That's all I got. But I had to throw that a little moment in. But Chim, invite week, Betty. How are you doing? You're on holidays, 9, 10, whatever, 13 weeks of holidays straight.
Well, 8, but yeah.
Feels like 13.
Tom, can you imagine?
Well, I mean,
Can you imagine your employer just goes to say, you know what, you got the
I already
next-
know what Chim's gonna say.
You
here.
got the
He's-
next 2 months off.
What do you gonna say here, Chim?
Don't hate the player, hate the game, fellas. That's
All
all
right.
that's all I got for you.
I thought you were gonna say Tom doesn't work anyways, but
Why, that
what have you been doing? You've been golfing.
golfing.
Game has been absolutely dialed, buddy. I think your game the week before the invite is better than mine right now. Thoughts?
Wow, I wouldn't say that
No,
necessarily.
you've had this.
but
You've had the mid-round 70s. You've had a
I've had a
76
couple.
on the
I've had
board
a couple.
today.
Yeah, definitely I've had a couple of good rounds, which is good for the confidence heading into it, knowing that there is capability of playing well. So yeah, feel good. It's the first time back in the invite. I think it's been 4 years now since I've played in the invite. So very excited to play it again. I said, why not? Tom and I think we both agreed to why not to give it a go, and we're gonna have a great time out there. Nice early tee time, and I think there are no expectations. That's the way we're gonna approach it. Go and just play the game. That is my approach to it, because it is, no matter what, it's going to be an awesome weekend. Watching great golf or playing great golf, it doesn't really matter at the invite. The vibe there is so much fun. So I am very excited to play. Get out there with you, Tom. We got a great group with Zill and Kev. It's going to be a lot of fun Friday, and we'll see where it goes. There are no expectations. Just go and play the game. Go and play the game. But yeah, I've been playing some decent golf as of late, Tom, and hopefully we can string it together, all 4 of us on that day. I really, any given day, anything can happen. And I would say, I am an example of that from the Dewey in 21 or 22 at the Dewey. Anyone can career it and have a day. So the regulars will always be around, and we're going to make our picks, which I'm very excited to do. But yeah, anyone can have a day. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, men's invite week, it is the best. It is so much fun. The Idylwylde just turns into, it's our home course. We play there all the time, but there is such a different feel at the invite. And I think one of my favorite lines to say is, you don't know what it feels like to be at the invite. You don't know the feeling of it until you're there. You have to come and experience it. So hopefully people come out and watch some great golf at the Idylwylde, at the premier golf course here in Sudbury, because it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. A ton of great golfers in the field who we're going to pick from. We have a former champion coming on the pod today. So excited for that, for people to listen to. And yeah, it's going to be great. Let's get right into our Tristan Ritchie at Lake City Realty Performers of the Week. Are you thinking about buying or selling a home in Sudbury? Tristan Ritchie from Lake City Realty gives you more than just listings. He gives you honest advice. Tristan will tell you whether it's the right time to buy or sell based on the market, your needs, and his deep local expertise. No pressure, is just the truth. Ready for a real conversation about real estate? Call Tristan at 705-920-6109 or follow him on social media at Real Ritchie. Your home journey starts here. Roberto, what do you got?
Okay, boys, I got a big one this week. Brandon Grace, huge friend of the show. Well-deserved stick taps to Brando. He's going back to the Hlinka Gretzky Cup as the equipment manager now for Hockey Canada Team Red, I believe, for the Under-17 World Challenge as well coming up. This is the third time now that Gracer's represented Team Canada as the equipment manager at Under-17s too. So wanted to give a huge shout out to Gracer. Little bit of mixed emotions this week. Had a really tough week family wise, but wanted to ensure that he's got the podcast thoughts and prayers with him as his family goes through a really tough time. But also on the more professional side, some really incredible news in a short period of time now. Gracer, I think, is one of the younger equipment managers in the league. Already over 1,000 games, 16 seasons with the Wolves, and representing Team Canada again. So wanted to give a shout out to a really close friend of the show, Brandon Grace. This week is my Performer of the Week.
Well done, bud.
Well done. Gracer, there is no one better.
No one better.
Gracer is the best. He knows we love him a ton. The best. Can't emphasize that enough. What he does for those guys in that locker room, it is, you don't appreciate that stuff enough. He is the best. The best.
It's true.
Tom.
Okay, I'm going to go with another friend of the show. July 15th, 2 days from now. This pod will likely be out Thursday, but it's obviously already going to happen. But I'm going with Max from Don's Pizza. They have their second annual pizza eating contest. I guess Alex wasn't good enough to get the invite around this time. It's okay, Al. I think you only had like 3 slices, so it's fine. They found other contestants.
I don't deserve the invite after that performance.
But I think Max was talking about it in an article or something. They raised around $30,000 last year for HSN. Obviously, the hope is to get close to 30 or obviously more. So going to HSN for charity, it's always for a great cause. And obviously, there's a lot of good people participating this year. So good initiative by Max and Don's Pizza. And we can't wait to see who comes out on top this year.
I think they're closing in on 30 already, if I'm not mistaken. I saw Kim Bruce posted last week. She was already at like well over 10. Yeah.
Wow. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
So,
No,
So
they're
they're keep going.
They're going to crush it. The pizza eating contest is going to be great. They got a professional food eater there as well this year. So Max has really stepped it up. And it's a big initiative, all voluntary as well. So for someone to take on that initiative and host a huge event like that is amazing. So yeah, stick taps to Max. Last year there was an auction. I'm sure there will be there as well with some sick prizes. So stay tuned for that. That is going to be great on Wednesday the 15th, Grace Hartman Amphitheater. Well said there, Tom. I'm going to double back on my performers last week. Shout out to the U19 Sudbury Women's Spartans for winning the OWFL Tier 1 championship. We got some champs here. Football is flying here in Sudbury, and girls football is shooting up the ranks here. Like, it is so popular here in Sudbury, and that's a shout out to all the coaches here who have taken on that initiative at especially, starting at St. Ben's with Coach Kim LaBrosse, bringing girls tackle football to Sudbury, and now look at them now flying at the Spartans level. So that was high school with Kim LaBrosse. Now here at the competitive level, winning the old WFL championship. Shout out to them, U19 women's football champs, the Sudbury Spartans. So amazing stuff. Okay, let's get into our Corny's bulletin board, boys. I guess let's touch on the World Cup real quick here before we break down the invite here for you. I gotta say this. England can't win. If England wins, I'm gonna go on a hiatus. I'm going on a hiatus from the pod.
Okay. Pause.
I can't have England win.
Pause. You've said this a lot lately to me. Like, what's it with England that bugs you?
They're the worst.
England
Okay, no.
are
Like,
the
is it
Leaf
okay, no,
fans.
stop.
They're the Leaf
Stop.
fans of soccer, Tom.
That bad?
They're the Leaf. They're delusional. They've only won.
If I was
one.
to ask a non-Italian soccer player, as in not you two, would they say the same?
I think many people would share the same response, not maybe as passionately as Italians, maybe, but the England thing, Tom, they haven't won a World Cup since I think '64. So like they're on the same timeline as the Leafs, and they always say every major tournament England plays that it's coming home. It's coming home, and I hate that saying because it's never been home since '64. It's not even home. Soccer's not home there. So if they end up winning, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for me personally.
Yeah.
But they have a really good chance to get it done.
Well,
I'm not sold on Argentina at all. I'm not sold on Argentina at all. They have a lot of weaknesses this year, and they've played a lot more soccer than everybody else as well. So that's key. On the flip side, you got France and Spain. That could be the final in of itself. Yeah. Like that is two powerhouses it's going to be a great game. So, yeah, I don't know, Roberto, who do you have, man?
So I think, like on the other side, I really like France. Not as an Italian, I'm not cheering for France. But I do think that their team itself is really well done, and I think the best way to put it, Tom, is like where I was talking to somebody at work, and they're like, describe France compared to Canada. And if you look at Canada's team, we have like Alphonso Davies is a world-class player. Like you would consider him like top for his position. France at almost every position, they have like a world-class player. So that's like the quality basically of what we're looking at here. Chim, the crazy part, Conte hasn't got into a minute of play. Like, I don't know what is going on there.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's older.
Still, I feel like dominant player though. No, like, but
I know he's playing. He was playing in Saudi for a bit, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it is crazy that how big of a part he had on the prior teams, but that's how deep France is.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I do really like France. Spain, I don't know, because Spain, I feel like they've gotten better as the tournament has gone on. France, I think, has just been dominant from the start. I really am not a big fan of the way that England is playing. I think England is playing your traditional European style, where it's like slow build up from the back, push a little bit. If it doesn't work, you're going all the way back to the keeper, you're resetting, you're starting again. So I don't know. I just found the games that they have played, with the exception of the Mexico game, have been some of the harder ones to watch compared to like this tournament. I think has been one of the best tournaments to watch overall, just because of how fast paced it's been. Like the attacks, I feel like there's not a lot of build up. It's just like attack after attack after attack. And maybe that's like as the tournament goes on, it's going to be a little bit more tactical and methodical too, but I don't know. I would have loved to see France and Spain go into the final because I think that's going to be a juggernaut match. But I don't know. I do think the England Argentina game is going to be a good one too. Like, I don't know. I do feel like in a way the this tournament turned out to it has turned from one of the best tournaments to also now one of the most controversial. We saw the U.S. red card get overturned from what's his name, Balogun, the striker. Then we saw like Jim. I don't know what your thoughts were on the Norway ball hitting the line.
Well, now we're getting a little. It's getting a little crazy because in the Croatia game, the chip shows contact.
Mm-hmm.
We see with our own eyes in the Norway game. I mean, it's pretty clear to me. It hits the line. It changes the trajectory of the ball, but the chip shows that there was no contact.
Which is crazy because who has access to the chip? FIFA. So it's like,
Exactly. But here's
I don't
the
trust
best
these
part.
guys.
Yeah. Is there even a chip in the ball, or are they just showing the meter? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of insane. So I think, well, it's gone too far with the VAR. We've talked about that last spot. But the chip is insane. And I mean, how can you not look at this World Cup? How can people not, point out some shady things that have happened in this World Cup?
I think it's stained Chim this World Cup
I agree.
when the play has been so good.
Yes.
Like the games have been
great
incredible.
moments. Yeah.
But then it's like the Egypt, like you guys talked about it last episode, but like the Egypt one is like that tainted the whole match. Just that like realistically that goal should have never been turned back. There was the other one, Norway's game in the quarterfinals? They had a goal overturned as well. Like, I don't know. They're just like as the tournament's gone on, I think it's like progressively gotten worse and worse from a FIFA scandal type perspective. But
Totally agree. Totally agree. It does not look good at all. At all. So, but if we look at the final four here, I mean, it is the top four teams that have advanced. I think it might be the first time ever the top four FIFA ranked teams have all been in the final four. As long as it's not England, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd agree.
What are you guys also rooting against Argentina going back to back, or would you like to see that?
The one team I was rooting for,
it feels like it's fixed for Argentina. I swear to God.
A little bit.
The one team I was really rooting for, and you guys love when I call him Tom Holland, I was hoping for Norway to push through.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like they're the best. Like the best
They're a
fans,
fun team to
passionate
root for.
fans. Yeah, very fun team. All offense in your face, and it's just fun soccer to watch, in my opinion. That's a guy that doesn't really know much about formation and tactics and whatever else. When you have a striker like that that's dominant in that sport, probably the best in that position, like it's so cool to watch, man.
Yeah, that game
Yeah.
was pretty intense. When you think about it, you probably had the two top strikers in the world going at it with Kane and Holland. But
Harry Kane.
The two goals
Chim,
that
I can't.
Holland scored.
You must hate Harry Kane.
Oh,
That is.
That's the thing.
That
I
is-
don't mind.
You
don't
mind
mind
him? Who
I
do you
don't
don't like
mind Harry
Bellingham?
Kane. Yeah, a little arrogant for me.
He's so good.
Yeah,
You know who's a really nice player to watch though is Bellingham.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
he
Hey
is.
Jude,
He's
and
a nice player
you
to
don't
watch.
like how the fans sing "Hey Jude," Jim. That's pretty chills.
Yeah, I still I can't have England win. Can't have it. Won't.
Can't win with him.
Can't do it.
Yeah. We'll see.
What a different summer this would have been if Italy was in it. Okay, that's all right. That's it for World Cup. Oh, okay. All right, we'll keep it moving here, fellas, to the men's invite. The Idylwylde Men's Invitational, the 78th, I believe. So, exciting times here for the Men's Invitational. It always kicks off on Thursday with the practice round, shootout, and the long drive contest. Tom, I think it could be one of the more fun days, like obviously the whole event, but what a way to kick off the tournament than with this. Like the vibe around there, people watching some good golf shots, and it's pretty casual, right? Because of, the play hasn't started yet. So I think it's a great kickoff. Your thoughts, Tom?
Yeah, it's the best. I think Thursday, Friday, Chim, for the Thursday, Friday nights are
What
the
a
most
parlay.
entertaining. Obviously, Saturday, Sunday is when it gets the matches and competitiveness start. But Thursday, Friday for me is obviously, like you mentioned, the driving contest. And what do you call the other one? What, do you have a name for the one
The
across the
shootout.
green there? The shootout. That's what I was. Okay,
Closest
so
to.
that, and then obviously Friday, if there's a playoff, there will be. We'll talk about number, Jim. I want to get your thoughts on what we think the number is going to be. Yeah, I know you already had a number in mind, but
The playoff, I'll tell you, the playoff, Tom,
is the most exciting for you?
I think it's the best part of the invite. I think it's the best part of the invite because it's so unique.
Would you want a lot of bodies making the playoffs, or like 2 or 3 battling it out? Like less numbers or
I
more
like
numbers?
the
What's more exciting?
I like the
You like the
chaos
chaos?
of 12 guys. I think there was, 10 guys, 12 guys last year.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cool to see. There's nothing like it because you're qualifying for a match play tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go to the 10th hole where anything can really happen on that hole at the Idylwylde, where you could go for the green. It's a par 4, dogleg right over the water. You can go for it. You can lay up. Most guys lay up, but when there's 10 guys going for it, man, it's so cool. Ben Thornton hit that chip in from the bunker last year. Like, and you got, dare I say, over 100 people watching, right? Like,
Something like that, yeah.
It's
about right.
chaos. People walk. It's so cool. Like,
And you got
especially
the
when it goes
best
a
part.
couple holes.
I think you forgot the best part. You got Dave out there as the marshal telling them who's next and
One of the
pointing
best.
fingers. Yeah, it's the best.
If you want to talk about performers of the week, come back to me next week because it'll be Dave Bauer. One of the best pros in Ontario, easily. What he does for the Idylwylde, I can't even begin to say enough good things about Dave Bauer. First of all, the lessons, the amount of help he gives golfers, the amount of just the willingness to, try different things and accommodate. Like, amount of times we've ran a tournament with him or we do our men's night with him and he likes to get creative and have a good time. Like, there's not much more you can ask for a pro. You know what I mean? Like, he's so good with us. He's so good with the members. He's such a key member of the Idylwylde. Like, now, looking back on it now, with the amount of time he's been here, he is, embedded with the Idylwylde for me now. Like, if he were to ever leave, it would leave a huge hole in the club. So I hope that never happens. I hope Dave's there for life because he's the best, man. One of the best. So, and like you said, he's going to be buzzing there, keeping everyone calm for the playoff. But yeah, I think the Friday playoff is the best. But again, it kicks off Thursday with the shootout and long drive Friday qualifying round. So that is stroke play. And then it goes into flights of 16 players for match play. 1 to 16 make champ flight, and then 16 to 32, 17 to 30, whatever, 32 make first flight, and then it goes all the way. The last match play flight is third flight. And then from there, 4 and all the way to 10 is stroke play from the red tees. Champ and first play from the tips on match play. And then it's a bracket style. So 1v1, mano-y-mano, all the way to the end. You could potentially be playing 4 rounds of golf, 5 rounds of golf over 3 days. You want to talk about a golf marathon? Especially champ flight, where you are walking the entire time. You have to walk in champ flight. That's a lot of golf. Like, we are talking 72 holes, 90 holes over 3 days. So
Yes.
a ton of golf. It's a grind. You have to find your groove, and it is a grind to get through. Especially not a lot of turnaround in between matches once you're done your first one. Like, so it's so fun to watch because it's so unique. It's the oldest running match play in Canada. So that will happen. So Friday will be stroke play qualifying. Lowest 16 scores get in, and usually there's a playoff. I'm going to say the number is going to be 74.
Yeah,
74
I was agree
seems
with you
like
there.
the safe number. give or take. We had one outlying year where it was like 72, but I think it's going to be around 74, 75. We'll get you.
We might expect a little bit of rain too on Friday, so it could be
Yeah,
higher,
Saturday,
right?
Sunday for sure. Yeah, could be higher for sure. There's a lot of great players in the field, a lot of returning champions. So we'll dive into that in our 4-pack. But the Friday qualifying round is great. Saturday are your first slate of matches, which is a ton of fun to watch, and of course the gala at night, which is an unbelievable experience. You get all suited up. The spread of food that the Idylwylde puts on in the curling rink it's so cool. You know, it's so fun with the invite because you're a member there, and everything just gets souped up a little more. You know what I mean? We bring it up to another level and put on a good show for guests that are coming to play the golf course. So a shout out to the Idylwylde staff for that, and then Sunday final, which is great. Obviously we get to see who wins a tournament, and then once it gets down to the semis and the final is great, because the semis and the final play in the same group, so it's a foursome, and you're watching that entire group. And then when you get to the final, it's just a twosome, and you're watching the entire group, and it's a big crowd once again. My goodness, this is going to be a good invite, a lot of fun overall. So that's kind of a breakdown of how the invite is going to work. We have had, due to weather, a Monday final, and our guest today was a part of that and won the Monday final. So you want to talk about an even bigger grind? That is it right there. Donnie Martone. Dartone, we got him, ladies and gentlemen. Years in the making. I'm so excited to have him on the podcast. Pride of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. He also won the Senior Am last year, Canadian Senior Am. Like, that is nasty. Donnie is a sick golfer and an even better guy. Shout out his Up and Down Lounge as well in the Sioux, which we got to go visit, boys. But yeah, Tom, maybe you want to share your experience of the invite as a whole, as I've kind of broken it down here before we send it off to Donnie.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the grind part of it. I had the opportunity 2 years ago to make second flight all the way to the final. And obviously I carded. It was the heat warning wave that year, and it was hot. It was a grind. But I think the coolest part is, Alan, you mentioned the Sunday foursome that you're in. You can see who you're going to play if you went on, right? So even Saturday morning, you're talking first matches, you're in a group of 4. Obviously it's 1v1, but the afternoon time, if you get ahead, I still remember, it's like you can see how that guy plays in the other group. Obviously you're solely focused on winning your match, but you can see how the other guy performs, which hopefully you might get if you win your match, your first one. So I still remember that year when I was leading that Saturday morning match by a couple holes. I was like 3 or 4 up at one point, and I'm like, hey, I'm not going to start not getting focused on the next match. You have to still finish this one because anything can happen in golf. But once I knew it was over, you're kind of visualizing on the next opponent, which is in your group. So I think that's so cool. And it's more of a mental grind than people think, right? And I just wanted to say one quick thing before we do go to our guest, because I hear a lot of people saying, oh my God, you're paying this much, for the tournament. Like, yeah, it's too expensive. You invest the money into it. And Cim, we're members at this place and already spend X amount on a membership, and we still want to play in it because it's that much fun. Like, I don't think you realize how fun it is until you get into that match play, right? Like, you get your money's worth when you do that. Like, when do you ever have a tournament where it's not stroke play? It is for the first day. I understand that, but if you have a chance to make match play and play guys from out of town or North Bay or Toronto that come, like, you meet super cool people. And when I did it 2 years ago, I met guys from Collingwood that I had a good match about. And my dad was caddying me and ended up knowing him from business. And it's just like, you meet so many cool people just from the tournament. Like, you have to, like you said, Al, you have to be a part of it to realize how special it is. And I'm really excited that, 1, we're playing in it, but 2, I hate to say this, we will miss him. It's the one weekend a year that we sign him to a 10x10. Our producer, Mason Money Savage, will be missed. And
big time.
He is very sad that he's not going to be there. But
you're listening to us, Behind the Bench will have you covered for every social updates. When me and Alex are not on the course, we'll be doing updates. So make sure to
100%.
follow us along. So I'm really looking forward to it, man. And obviously a really good chance for us to play some more golf together. So that's going to be good on
Yeah.
Friday as well.
The ID does a great job with Golf Genius. We'll be posting that, of course, to get you live updates. And yeah, the coverage is gonna look a little different depending on how Tom and I play. I don't mind forfeiting play to go and do the updates. So, we'll see how we do. Well, we'll deal with it when we get there. But do not worry, BTB will have you updated at the invite. Very excited to get it going. Mason Savage also was, and I will always say it, even if he's not here, player number 64. The last time he played in the invite, he was the last person into match play in the third flight. So shout out to Mace there. A lot of good golf on the way, and with this special week, no one better to have on than Don Martone. All right, folks, it's Invitational week here again. Best week of the year, Tom. My favorite.
Best, yeah.
Easily
Yeah.
here in Sudbury. The Idylwylde Men's Invitational, 78th running, Canada's oldest match play tournament. And am I ever fired up to have this guest on? We've become great friends through it now. He is an Idylwylde Invitational staple, winning in stunning Monday final round fashion in 2021. To add on to that, just last year, he won the Canadian Senior Championship. He's the owner of Up and Down Lounge. Please welcome 2021 Idylwylde Invite Champion, Don Martone. It is an honor and a pleasure. How are we doing, my man?
I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for having me. Been wanting to do it for a while, and I appreciate the invite.
Yeah, absolutely. We're happy to get it done. And Don, you're back once again for another invite. How's it feel to come back to Suds here?
Always the best.
Yeah.
I mean, great group of guys here. I love the tournament. It's awesome. So I'm looking forward to competing again.
Yeah, for sure. Now, we look back in the record books. The first time you made your champ flight appearance was 2010. That's what the record books say. How long have you actually been playing the tournament?
I think at 21, I think it was my 19th crack at it
Wow.
when I won it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I started probably late 80s,
Yeah.
and then eventually I went on tour. So, I mean, and then I quit golf for 8 years. So
Wow.
there was like 10, 12-year gap where I didn't play any tournament golf around here or anything like that. So
Gotcha. And then right
Yeah.
back like that. Wow.
2010 was I made champ flight, and I think I came back in 2009 and missed it. But then 2010, I had a streak there. I think 5 years in a row, I think I made champ.
Yeah, I know. I was looking back on it. Yeah, and then finally got it done in 21. So yeah, I can't wait to talk about the relief you probably felt from getting it done.
Yeah.
There. So wow, that's cool. But I'll send it off to Tom here. Yeah.
I think one of the coolest events during that whole week is the Champions Dinner. Like,
Yeah.
what was on the menu last year, and how was it to be, a part of that again?
We had filet last year.
Nice.
I mean, they take care of us here. It's run first class. So yeah, that Champions Dinner, you get to sit back and listen to the guys that have won it several, obviously Vinny too, but Bruce Helbig and Pokey was there last year, and just listen to the stories and, war stories and stuff like that. So
Right.
It's kind of cool.
Right.
Really.
And your first invite, so how did you get introduced to the whole tournament? Was there someone that was like, I come over and play? Like, kind of run us through your first experience of it,
Well,
and who got you involved?
Vinny did.
Vinny did.
And I've known Vinny. Oh shit, it's going up.
Oh, you
It's going on 45 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I play hockey against him. He's a year younger than me. And then we started playing golf. Obviously, he was doing a lot more before I was. I started getting competitive, started battling in some of the tournaments and that. And then he said, hey, you got to come and play this. So,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Not knowing what I was walking into.
right.
Match play, never played match play before and
Right.
stuff like that. But, yeah, no. So Vinny got me into it, and then Brian was here, Savage was here, so we used to get out and play all the practice rounds. Guys
Right.
from the Sioux would come up, we'd battle those guys. But there's a few of the older statesmen, Don Mazer and that used to come up here and play. They always talked about it, and love coming every week and every year. It's pretty
It's the best.
special.
So quite the crew then. So did you play like junior golf against or growing up against Vinny and
Yep.
Brian? Yeah.
Yep.
All the way up.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Wow.
Mhm.
Wicked. And I guess what we don't know much about maybe back in the day for you. Now we know more of you recently, but did you end up playing collegiate golf on your own or what?
Nope.
Yeah.
Actually, just I'm self-taught.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Never did the college thing. I've taken one lesson in my life.
Wow.
Everybody's just kind of figure it out yourself. And
Right.
my swing is my swing. And growing up, I would just play the local tournaments in the summer and have fun. And then started to get a little more serious. Vinny went to college, went down to hang out with him. Got to meet a lot of the guys on the college team down there, Nicholas and the guys. It was pretty neat. And then when Vinny said, you know what, I'm going to try and give a pro shot, I basically sold everything I had, jumped in the car with him, and we went down to Florida and went down there and hung out, played a lot. I practiced a lot. Vinny played a lot of the tournaments, and then ended up coming back to the Sioux, and I took a job as assistant pro at the Sioux Club. So that was in, I think, 96. So pretty much done amateur golf for a while. Went to Q school with Vinny the first year and missed by a couple shots. That's the infamous 88 round for him. I got to tell you a story about that. Coming back, like I wait for him after the round, and he had white pants on, and they were like mud splatters, covered in shit. I'm looking at him like, "What's going on, man?" He goes, just shakes his head. I said, "Well, I'm close. I think I need one or two guys to blow up, and I'll have a shot." And he goes, points at me. He goes, "I blew up." And I go, "No, come on, man. You were, I think, second, a few shots behind, whatever." And yeah, and then he struggled. It was a tough day, and been there and know all about that. But I'm gonna tell you, coming home, that was probably the most afraid I've ever been in a car in my life.
Yeah.
The
He's
passenger
the
seat.
competitor, right?
Oh, he was, and just I understand what he was going through. I mean, I felt so bad for him. But look what he's done now, and that was I think that was the last kick at the can for him to try and make it on tour. I was lucky enough, went back the next year, got my card, and he was still playing competitive golf. So he played some of the Canadian Tour events and that, and that just, I don't know. I really respect the guy. He's probably one of my best friends, and of anybody, he probably knows my golf game the best. Yeah. And it's been special. So it's been a bumpy ride. Him and I, we've locked horns a few times and battled. Still waiting to get him in match play here. Be careful what I wish for. We had a chance. I won in 21, and then in 22, I had the lead, and I lost my match. Or I would have had him, I think, in the quarters. That would have been interesting. Oh, he says he'll kick my ass in match play, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have a few jabs I can get into his kitchen, and we'll see. We have a lot of good battles when we play, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah,
that's awesome. I would pay to watch that for sure. Now, talk to us about this tournament. And the way we describe it to people is like, you don't understand until you either play it or you just come and watch it. Like, there's no tournament like this. So I guess maybe describe the invite through your lenses.
It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. I mean, first of all, your mentality is, the last few years has been pretty low. Like, I think 72 last year was a playoff. Mm-hmm. That's unheard of. I know they played it a little bit shorter. We were just talking about that at lunchtime. I think Vinny's going to have it set up where it's back to the way it was, a little bit longer. But, the whole goal is to get through, make champ flight, which is, I think, this year going to be, sub 74 anyway, at least. And then, the gloves come off. Match play is totally different animal. Well, if you're consistent, you make pars, birdies, you let the other guy make the mistakes. I said, and the other thing too is, you got to walk it. 6 a day.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in 21 when I won it, I was well over 90 holes, with extra holes and stuff like that. So it's a grind, especially in the heat. And you mentally got to be tough. You got to be tough.
No doubt. I mean, when you won it, and we'll get into it.
Yeah.
We got all
Yeah.
we have all the matches
Yeah.
and stuff here, which I can't wait to talk to you about, because I want to talk about a mental grind. I think you went through it all.
Yeah.
And that when
And battling Mother Nature too that year.
Yes.
Oh, that was
Yes.
crazy.
all the stops.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tom, I'll let you.
Before we get into 21, I wanted to ask, like, how hard is it? And obviously, Alex and I have played it, and I was fortunate enough a couple years ago to make match play.
Yep.
Like, how hard is it to switch from qualifying day to just a match play? Like, you can afford to have an X on a hole and not worry about it, but Friday you can't have those holes, right?
No.
So how do you get your mind ready for the Saturday like morning match?
You said you got to flip a switch.
Right,
'Cause now, I mean, during the qualifying, there's going to be sucker pins,
Right.
and you don't fire at them. You hit center of the green, stay below the hole and stuff like that. But when you get into match play, like you said, you make a double, big deal. You lose the hole.
Yeah.
So you know when to put the gas down and go after pins and that you normally wouldn't shoot. That's where experience comes into play. And then you're not just playing the golf course trying to shoot a score, you're battling your opponent. If you know the guy you're playing and okay, this guy always draws the ball, pins on the right, if you can cut it in there and get one in there close, he's not going to have a good shot, or he's going to have to risk it to try.
Right.
And if he pulls it off, he pulls it off. But if not, you're putting the pressure on him.
Right.
You always want to try and stay in the hole and minimize your mistakes even during match play and let him make the mistake. And if you can, I'm not the longest hitter, so a lot of times I get to hit it into the green first, it's an advantage
For sure.
because
Pressure after that. Yeah.
If I'm playing a guy and he's looking at 15 feet all day and I'm looking at shots like that kind of puts a little more pressure. I got to try and hit it closer.
Right.
So that part of the game is, it's a big change from the qualifying on Friday.
For sure.
Yeah.
So let's go to 21. Obviously, the year you won. You shot 73 qualifying day. Did you have a feeling that was kind of going to be the number?
I figured just because it got a little windy there, I believe in the when we were playing in the afternoon, I figured that was going to be the number. The pins were kind of tight. The greens were rough. I mean, tough, and always the rough here.
Yeah.
You can get a really great lie. You miss a bad shot, but other than that, I mean, there's times where you can't find your ball. You're walking over it, you're looking for it.
It's
so,
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
And just talking about the Friday qualifier,
Yeah.
I think one of the best parts of the invite is the playoff, especially when you got like 12 guys going for 10 spots or whatever, 12 guys go for 6 spots. Just maybe talk about the atmosphere around there on the Friday playoff.
Not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
you don't like playing in front of people, I seen the best golfer just lock up and not be able to pull the trigger. Me, I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
I like people around.
Yeah.
Like I interact with them.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You're kind of an artist, and people, if you pull off a shot, it gets them going. And that, I mean, it's double edged because you shank it. Yeah, you look kind of like a fool. But I mean, but it's kind of funny because I think the first playoff I was in, you get up on 10. I'm not the longest hitter, so I'm hitting it to the fairway. Everybody hits it, and then you put your head down and you start walking your ball. And then when you get to the top of the hill and you kind of turn around and look back, and it's like, holy shit. There's 400 or 500 people following you around, everything else. Puts perspective on it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And let's go into the Saturday. Obviously, I forget. I think it was a Saturday or the Sunday. It was pouring rain, but you had a couple tough matches. You play a future champion in Joey Kramer, beat him there, and then you go 5 extra holes with Josh Hayes. So like insanity all the way around. Take us through that Saturday.
Well, the pouring rain against Joey. I didn't really know too much of Joey.
He was fresh onto the
fresh
scene.
on there.
Yeah.
Man, he can hit it.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough. I mean, I got the experience, played in the rain and everything else. I don't know if it really affected him too much. I made a few putts, and I think I closed them on 16 that day.
Mm-hmm.
And then go back in and you kind of refocus and get ready to go again. And then they called it.
Right.
So we're like, okay, we're done for the day. So now, find stuff to do. Went back to Vinny's, kind of chilled, and you gear up to go and get out there. And now it's basically your afternoon match for Saturday is actually Sunday morning.
Right.
And that match just started off slow. Yeah, I think I want to say he was 3 up through 12, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know him too much, so there was really no interaction. And then we got to the 13th tee in there, and he started chatting. I've had this conversation with Vinny before about different things.
Awesome.
I said the guy was kind of a robot, really didn't interact with me too much. And we got to 13th tee, and he started talking a little bit. I'm like, okay. Chatted him a little bit more, and then, laughing, talking. I'm like, thinking in my head, dude, this isn't over.
Yeah.
No.
You want to back down?
Yeah.
And then I battled back and caught him. And then we traded blows coming in, and then in the playoff. Second tee ball, I get up there, and I actually pulled my hybrid, clipped the fence.
Oh, wow.
Dropped in front of the tee. So I had 240 into the green, and he pumped it up the middle. I'm like, oh, okay. Got it there, hit a hybrid again, just off the edge of the green, chipped it up, made my putt. He missed it. And then I birdied 3, and I think he chipped in on the back on me on 3. We traded blows on 4, and then we get to 5, and I stuffed it in there about 12 feet, and then I made the putt to close him out.
Wicked.
That was a long round.
You made par
On 2 from 240 on the tee deck. Yeah.
I just it was like one of those shots. Like I said, you look like a fool if you talk.
Right.
But I pulled it. I hit that chain link fence down at the bottom, and it just dropped straight down. We didn't know where the ball went at first, and then there was people around, so they ended up finding it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And actually, Mike Maraca from the Sioux was caddying for me. He goes, let's get out front. You know, it's a tough pin here. Just get something in front. You've been chipping putting well, and managed to hit it just off the edge of the green there, and made a good chip there. And he had a chance, and I think he missed it. And then 3 we traded blows, 4 we traded blows,
Wow.
and then in 5 finally made the putt to put the dagger in him.
That's the beauty of match play right there, right? You're never out of it. I mean, especially we'll talk about it in that final round. You were definitely not out of it. But yeah, if you want to keep it rolling.
To the next one, you play a good friend of yours.
Mark he's actually my business partner too, and I play golf with him a lot now too. Yeah.
So how was that playing? You know, some like a close friend.
Well, you have to put the friendship aside.
Yeah.
I can't give you that putt, dude. You gotta putt it. Whether we're friends or not.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen you make it 1,000 times, but you're gonna make it in front of me now.
Yeah.
So it was actually going back to the playoff. He actually had rank.
That's right.
In the playoff. And I don't know if you're aware of the controversy that
The
happened.
cart gate. Yeah.
So so we're playing, and he jumps into the cart. And I was there when he got permission to do it from one of the committee guys. Goes up there because rank bombed it. He didn't know if he had to lay up or whatever. Anyway, Dizzy ends up beating him. We go 5 holes, and then I'm walking back, and Dizzy's coming out to talk to me, and he goes, I said, you ready to go? Let's saddle up. Let's get at it. And he goes, no, they DQ'd me. I go, what? He said, they disqualified me. I go, for what? He goes, jumping in the cart. I said, I was there. You got permission to go in the cart. It's pace of play because we're in extra holes to get everything going.
Yeah.
No. So then I got hot. I'm like, this is effing bullshit.
Yeah.
And so we walk back from 5, and we go there, and I run into Vinny and Rank, and then Burke came over, and we're talking on the tee, and I said, guys, listen, I was there. He got permission, went up to the ball, went back.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to tell you right now, this is the farthest I've gotten in the tournament. If you DQ him, I'm out. I'm going home.
Yeah.
I said, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Rank and Vinny were talking, and Garrett goes, Kyle goes, I don't want to win this way. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So kudos to him. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
love
class.
the guy and everything.
Yeah.
That's first class all the way.
Yeah.
It didn't benefit him at all.
Yeah.
He could have walked up. It was
for sure.
The whole thing was just concerned about pace of play.
Yeah.
So anyway, they have a meeting with us, say, okay, guys, we're potentially running into Monday. So can you guys stick around? So I think the last of us is, I'm in. We're all in. And so Diz and I get ready to go, and another guy from the Sioux, Mike Rocca, was caddying for me, and he goes, okay, Don, good luck. I'll see you later. I go, dude, we're on the tee. Let's go.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, man, I got to go to work. I said, Saturday, you don't have to work. He goes, Don, it's Sunday. It's like
That's how locked in you were.
Thinking about that. So actually, Mark and I got. I think it was the guy that bought Mark in the Calcutta. So I'll drive the cart. So Mark and I threw her, and it was fun. And then we got to the back nine, and it got tight.
Yeah.
Then we stopped talking. Let's get at it. And I beat him on 17. I got on 117 to go 2 up.
Wicked.
And the pin was back right.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And we both hit it right to the green. Maybe, I don't know, 5.
That's a tough shot.
I get up there and I go, oh, hope that's my ball, because I saw his the other ball, and I'm like, get up there, and then he had a shitty lie. He had a great shot to get it on the floor. I had a relatively easy chip. I got it rolling out, and he missed the putt, and that was it. And then we had dinner and everything else, and he caddied for me the next day.
I mean, that's the beauty of the invite too, right? Like, especially with your buddies, right? Jumping on the bag last year. Bashan jumped on Dudemain's bag to win it. So it's that's kind of the beauty of it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the only Monday finishes, which is wicked. Like, you're going to bed Sunday night. All this hooplas happen. You went 5 extra holes, then you played your buddy, you beat him.
And walked
the whole time, right? The whole time, right? Which is a grind, right? It is a grind no matter what. So I guess going to bed Sunday, like, how are you feeling? Like, was it hard to get to bed, or?
It was mentally, totally fried.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because there's no let up.
Yeah.
You can't let up. You lose the hole. So mentally, it was pretty tired. It was a grind. Staying with Vinny.
Yeah.
So what better to draw experience from? And the guys won it 6 times.
Yeah.
So what am I expecting tomorrow? Like, what are you thinking? I mean, it's different. It's match play. I'm focused. I mean, I've won some stroke play events and stuff like that, but it's not, you got to be patient. They said, and then you're playing Rob. He's got a lot of experience. So you get a chance, step on. If you can, get at it right off the get-go. And I think I got out to a lead, and then I kind of lost my swing in the middle of the round. I think hit a great drive on 6 and had maybe 145 in, and I didn't even sniff the green. And I'm like, oh, Mark's kind of looking at me. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it right now. And it was a grind. And then I think after 12 again, I was 3 down, 2 down, maybe.
Yeah.
2 down. And then I missed a 3-footer on 13 for par. And then we got to 14. No, I might, yeah. And then I missed. And then 115, 16, and then the putt on 17, I think. That was crazy. I'm chasing them. And I did the thing you can't do. Get up there first, and I don't hit the green.
Right.
There's no pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, he just hit you, and he did what he had to do, hit it in the center of the green.
Yeah.
I hit it left, hit a weak-ass chip, but I made that 25, 30-footer up the hill.
It was a bomb.
Yeah.
I was sick to that right pin. And if people don't understand, 17 at the Idylwylde, it's a 2-tiered green and a back pin there. You got 10 feet to work with the space. It's crazy. But I guess when you were down in that match, I believe you were 2 down stepping on the 16 tee.
Correct. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Because I think I won 15.
That's right.
I made like a 12-footer on 15.
That's right. Yeah. Because I was looking back at the archives. We have some good videos from that round. Mason was there all day, which is cool.
Yeah.
But stepping on 16 tee, so you're coming off 15. What's going through your mind now?
Okay, so I'm thinking, I usually play those last stretch holes pretty good. I mean, because you don't have to hit it really far. 18 for us is going to be a 3-shotter, so I'm not too worried about him getting home in 2. It's not like you're playing rank or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, let's get it in play on 16. It's going to have that tough pin.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so if you're hitting in first, get it on the floor and let him deal with it.
Right.
And I forget exactly what he did. He struggled. I don't think I even had to make the putt on 16. Won the hole. And then 17.
Yeah.
Again, wow.
What a bomb.
That was a bomb, man. That
Yeah.
was, I was beating myself up the whole way to the green after, hitting that. That's kind of under the pressure. I didn't trust the process and hit the shot when I wasn't ready.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I'm pretty proud of myself is I usually don't get beat mentally. guy may outplay me,
Right.
kudos. But I'm not the type of guy that I'm going to not focus on the shot, be ready to hit it, and execute. Like after you go through your pre-shot, everything else, you're on autopilot, whatever happens after happens. But if I get up over the ball, not completing the process and just hit it when you're not ready and you hit a bad shot, that's more frustrating than, just hitting a bad shot because
Right.
you control the process.
Yeah.
Getting into that place and whatever happens after. And on 17, I rushed it, didn't hit a good shot, made that putt. And I think that rattled him, honestly.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it did.
100% when
Yeah.
you make a bomb like that,
Coming
right?
in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
for
And
sure.
Then we get up on 18 and I've got the honor. Piped one. He had a pretty good tee ball. And then Mark and I were talking about, I still had like 250, 260 in. I said, no, the wedge has been pretty good. I think I pulled 6-iron, laid it up had a good number. Back left pin. I think he hit it farther up. I hit it in there pin high and 12 feet maybe. He hit it to the center of the green. So I'm thinking, you know what? I got a chance.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
He left it short, like quite a bit short, and he made a great putt to make his par. And I'm thinking, okay, it's been 19 years.
Yeah,
Let's get this
seal it.
done.
Yeah.
And just left it low on the low side, and I'm like, all right, okay, well, more holes. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Didn't hit a good tee ball, left it short, chipped it up, and he hit 2 good shots down in front. And I'm like, can't control this, Mark. Whatever happens.
Yeah.
I just and didn't hit a very good chip, and he left the putt short in the heart. And I said, okay, still got life. He hit a good tee shot. Mark goes, what are you thinking? And I said, well, we're hitting driver. Let's go. Let's ride it. Didn't hit the best chip shot in there because where that pin usually is.
Yeah.
He gets it in there 15 feet behind the hole. I step up first, 20, 22, 23 footer, and halfway there, I knew it was in.
Yeah.
But you can't. I started the walk. I've seen the video. The guys have sent me the video there, and I see Mark off to the side. The putt goes in, and you see Mark heads up like that. I gave a little fist pump, but I know. He's still got a putt.
Yeah.
And when he missed it, then it was
You knew.
Ah, man.
relief, man. Finally getting it done.
Yeah. Was it more relief than anything? Winning it? Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Exactly. And relief that it was over.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it was a grind, man.
Yeah.
And one of the best part was I didn't have to listen to Vip anymore. Vip goes, Martone, when are you going to get this done? Every time.
Yeah.
Oh, you fold it again, ain't on him. So it's like, yeah, Vip, I did. But yeah, no, it was, to do it here. This is like my second home, my second golf home for sure. And I could feel a lot of the guys pulling for me in that. It was pretty special.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Oh, that is so cool.
I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you about, so a couple matches before, hole 2, you have that shot that hits the fence.
Yep.
And then you have it again in the final. Was that kind of going through your head at all? I know you said you hit the driver, not
hit
the
driver.
hybrid.
You know what? Because I against in the first match, I think I'm not sure if he caught the fairway or whatever, so I kind of backed off, changed clubs,
Right.
which was a big mistake.
Got to commit to it, right?
Got to commit to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
I
difference.
was hitting the driver well.
Yeah.
Just got to
I mean,
do
if
it.
you can get it, just get it down there. You're going to carry that first bunker. You get anything in there where you got a wedge in there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're asking, those thoughts do run through your
Okay,
head.
it's not just us.
Yeah,
It's not
no,
just
no,
us
definitely
average
not.
golfers.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where, your pre-shot routine, everything in, you focus in and you stick to it
Yeah.
and you kind of block all the noise out. And
Yeah.
everything else. So
Oh,
that's
that's so
important.
cool. How's your game heading into this year? Obviously, you had a hell of a summer last year, and we'll touch on that in a
Yeah.
second. But yeah, heading into this year, how's it going?
I wish I could say it's in a good place. Been trying to lose a bunch of weight, did a bunch of exercise. Everything's going well. Tweaked the back. Again, I got 2 discs that will flare up. Went to what did I play? Senior match play.
Mhm.
Struggled with the driver. I lost confidence with the driver and then went to the Ontario Mid-Am and back wasn't feeling the best. Have a great warm-up session, get to the first hole, make a 9.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't find the planet.
Right.
Jeez.
So I struggled with the driver. Again, went back and worked with Vinny, kind of figured some stuff out. Been hitting the ball pretty good. And then obviously you guys know what happened on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So just the golf game swing will probably be there. It just it's going to be another test, see, how mentally tough I'm going to be able to handle this right now.
Yeah. Well, if there's anyone that can do it, it's you,
For
Johnny.
sure.
For sure, you are one of the toughest guys we've met
yeah.
around a golf course. And I think too, especially winning it, I think there's a little bit of freedom you can play with, right? Definitely. And it's all about just finding it. I feel like I think about Johnny winning it 2 years ago.
Mhm.
If you just find it for that
That's
right split second, you're in.
and I driving up today, I'm looking at the red sun. It's all hazy and everything else. I mean, this is flashbacks of 21. But
That's right. Seriously.
I said when everybody's bugging me that I was smoking out Sudbury, I said. so Vinny's even texted me this morning. I'm like, hot box in Sudbury again. Well, we'll see what happens. So it's a good feeling. Every time I roll in town here, it's especially invite week, it's special.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
The Legend of Dartone. Yeah, that was the best,
Yes.
best nickname. Oh man, the best. We're gonna make some t-shirts. We'll make some shirts of that for sure.
Maybe we should play his ball that he signed for us for good luck.
Oh man, I
front-
still have
Those
that.
are collectors, man.
100%.
that's
I
him.
still have that.
It's on my
I'll
nightstand.
have that forever.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Knowing that we're starting on 1 now is way better because I might have want to put it in the pond on that.
Yeah.
One's
Yeah.
pretty open,
Yeah.
but no, we're saving that ball. I want to ask thoughts on the field. Like obviously, I know you're good friends with Vinny. Like, do you guys kind of look at the field, see who's coming back? Do you know kind of weeks ahead?
Well,
Hearing names?
I know the guys back home that are coming, and,
Right.
and Bastion will be here, and Rock has
You
been
guys
playing
bring
well.
a great crew.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I mean, that one year, I think we had half champ flight was from the Sioux.
Yeah, it was
It was,
awesome.
it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
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 So that's good. Cooch is going to be missed this year. He,
Yeah.
with all the drama and all the stuff going on at Goma, he's still working, but he couldn't finagle the time off. So
Right.
he's going to miss it. But Rock, Bastion, those guys will all be here. It'll be good. Rank's here again. Kramer. And then there's a lot of young guys here.
Yeah.
Like you said, any week,
Yeah.
strike
find
catch
it.
lightning in a bottle, man. He's stretched, making some putts, getting some confidence. There's probably, I don't want to say 20 guys that go win this, but there's definitely 15, 16 guys that can get it done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If things fall, like the year I won, for Dizzy to take out Rank. I mean, I played Rank in a few other matches, got up on him, and then he holds it out for a deuce on 15.
Right.
And then he almost makes a hole in one. I'm like, okay, well, he
Yeah.
played you, but
Yeah.
that can happen.
Right.
So you kind of look, Roberts is here too again. So yeah, it's always a strong field. And then when you get to match play, like anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
So how would you describe the Idylwylde? I know you obviously played it a million
Yeah.
times, but we have buddies that kind of harp on us a little bit that you can hit, 7 irons from tee shots and stuff like that. Like,
That's fine.
yeah. How would you describe it in your sense?
Well, the greens of the defense here.
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
And it took me forever to learn how to play this golf course.
Right.
Vinny would arm me all the time. Don't get above the hole. You
Exactly.
can't attack this flag. Stay below low. You're better 20 feet below than trying to hit it pin high.
Right.
Like, and the par threes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
equalizer here too, man. I mean, I tell you, you're usually getting 4 downwind, crosswind. 7, that green is just.
Oh, yeah. Especially front pin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I was sad. I dating myself even more, but back in the day when I played the Canadian Tour, we had that Benefit Partners Pro-Am here,
Okay.
and I made a hole in one on 7.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
back
That's a hell of a
in the day on the old green.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they changed the green and everything else. It's nothing like what it was before. But, I mean, that green is nuts. And then you get to the back, the 14.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe they've redid that green 4 or 5 times, and it's the same every time. Okay, maybe it's going to be a little more receptive, but I mean, that is that you stand up there in that crosswind, and you're just begging to hit anywhere on the carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 17, I mean, it's a little shorter club there,
Still.
still in a crosswind. Got to
For
get
sure.
the right shelf. You tack a back pin, you're over the back of the green, and you know,
Toast.
toast.
Yeah. Yeah. Big
But people that say it's short, Oh yeah, it's not 7,000 yards, but
Mhm.
how many guys are in here tearing it up?
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
I mean, if you like obviously on the back nine, get the ball and play off the tee, you can attack with your wedges. If you get the wedge game going,
Right.
sure. But the margin of error on some of those greens, yeah, you can make a 3, but if you're looking at 6, you don't pull it off.
Yep.
Right.
So
Definitely.
I just look at the guys that make comments like that because I used to think I look at the course scorecard, I'm like, this is nothing. Like,
Yeah.
but no. And, you know, on the front, you got that stretch, you got 6, 7,
Oh man.
and then 9.
Amen corner.
Yeah.
Well, and then you got 9 too.
Yeah.
Especially when they
Nice.
jack you right to the back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not long enough to carry the water.
I know.
So you got to thread it.
Yep.
Then you're looking at a blind tee shot. You're looking at the trees behind the green, the clouds. Okay, where am I hitting this? And it looks like a flat green, but that thing's got a lot of subtle breaks. It rolls, and you know,
Never holds either.
it never holds.
Yeah.
No, exactly. And then you hit the shot. You're going to play it 8-10 yards short. You're
Yeah.
going to get the bounce up to the front pin. It stops, or it's gone over the back. I mean, you hit a good shot. That's the other thing too, is you got to take your lumps. You're gonna hit the bad shot. You may get a bad bounce. But you know that's ID, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's ID.
You
Yeah.
got to learn
the
how to
beauty
play
of
it.
it.
It took me
Yeah.
forever to learn how to play this.
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, no, it's safe to say you mastered it. Now, if you had an unlimited budget, is there any hole you would change at the ID, and maybe what would you do?
Never been a fan of 14 green. That's why I said
Yeah.
after 4 or 5 times redoing it, I want to say it's still brutal.
Yeah.
What would I change here? I don't know, because I think this course, it tests all aspects of your game.
Mhm.
I mean, it gives you the option to hit driver or not hit driver. I would probably blow up 7 green.
Yeah.
End of story. It's a good hole, but to me, it's unfair. You hit a quality shot from 200 in to 12 feet pin high left of the hole, and you got 4.5 feet of break.
Yep.
I know.
100%.
And you don't hit the hole, you could potentially be chipping for your next one
Yeah.
after hitting a great shot and a great putt.
Yeah.
So
It's
if they keep the pin to the back, okay,
It's fine. Yeah.
it's fine. But anything front of the middle,
It is getting way too steep.
well, it keeps
Yeah.
shifting, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the nature of the old greens.
Yep.
And I played here earlier, and I saw they added a little more to the front of one,
Yep.
Mhm.
which is kind of cool. If they had plan on putting a pin there, that's a total sucker pin, because it may look like you got green there, but if they put the pin closer to that front edge, you could putt off the green, and you're looking at a 20-yard chip shot coming back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they've been making a few subtle changes.
Yep.
Have you played 18 yet? Here.
Oh, I played in June for Vinny's.
That's
tournament.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, 15 now. They cleared
Yeah,
the trees.
trees. Yeah, no,
Over
you know what? That's awesome. Like even 12, to clear out the rock and
Yeah.
everything else. Take your lumps and you hit it in there. That's fine. But the changes they're making as far as that goes are awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
Pace
totally.
of play,
Yep.
aesthetics.
Yep.
It's better for the golf course.
Yeah.
Taking all those trees out on 15. Like when we played the practice round with Vinny. You know, you got to hit that tight little draw in the middle of the fairway. Vinny hits a snipe. He's up on 16. I walk over there. I'm thinking, come the invite, man. I'm going to hit it up here, because if the pin's in the back or in the bowl,
Yeah.
you're looking
Blast
right
it left.
down on
Oh
it.
yeah, right down on
There's
it.
trees down there.
Yeah.
I mean, once the other ones grow back up, it's going to be tougher. But right now, man,
Oh yeah.
I'm not afraid of hooking the ball in that hole now, because you're still looking at it.
Yeah.
Before,
It's true.
if you didn't carry it far enough,
Mhm.
kind of messed up. But
Yeah.
no, the little changes like that. Even like on 18, they cleared the rock on the right side. It just, you guys got a great super.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Jay is
Yeah,
one of
Jay
the
does
best.
a great
I hope he never leaves. Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the best.
Mhm.
Now going back to last summer, we wanted to talk about obviously winning the
Mhm.
Canadian Senior. I mean, how special is that? Yeah.
It was a crazy week, I tell you. Again, I played the Ontario Senior and ended up third. Never hit my driver for a round and a half. Oh yeah, no, I was teeing off with 4 iron,
Yeah.
5 iron, because I had zero confidence. Lost it, totally lost it. Made a 9 on a par 5,
Right.
played left, right, never. And then, I'm lucky enough that I get to do the one trip a year with Vinny and the Scottish guys.
Yeah.
Last year was Pebble.
Sick.
So we go to Pebble, spend some time with Vinny on the range. He gets me fixed up. I shoot all 4 rounds. We played out at Pebble in the 60s. And right from there to Toronto, right out to the East Coast, out to Kenwu to play.
Wow.
And I was feeling it. I had
Wow.
it good. I had it
Yeah.
going good. again, the mental part of it, stand up on my first hole tournament, shaking like a leaf, make a bogey, make another bogey, make another bogey. And I'm thinking to myself, and you just came all the way out here and you're going to shoot yourself out of the tournament. So I had a little self-talk with myself. And then I ended up shooting 2 under the rest of the way. Come in, shot 71 the first day. Wasn't bad. I mean, a couple of guys shot in the 60s and that. I'm thinking a lot like this golf course. Don't get above the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, the greens are the defenses here. It wasn't that long. I think we played at like 63, 6,400 yards. No roll.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things is, well, obviously you guys know I smoke and everything else. So they got a fire ban going on there. we're in Pebble, and I'm checking it out. I'm like, man, you can't even smoke on the golf course right now. So I'm thinking, oh man, I left my vape at home. So I said, I'm going to have to get a vape when I get to Halifax. And then they got 3 days of rain before.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm like,
The
lifted the fire ban and everything else. But what it did was make the course play longer.
Right.
Golf Canada, they ain't letting you put your hand on the ball.
No.
So we played a lot of mud balls.
Oh,
the first
yeah.
few days. So it was kind of tough, but I mean, the greens were the defense there. And then second day, you know, I played a practice round with Ashley Chinner and Mark Brewer.
Mhm.
So they kind of guided me around the course because I think they had played it a couple times before or whatever. Then we get up, you know, did the first round, and then the second round, a great warm-up session, and I was feeling it. Get up there, hit it to like 6 inches on the first hole, and I mean, I was off to the races.
Yeah.
And it was one of those days where you had perfect numbers. So
yeah.
if you had a wedge in, it was
The number you loved.
Number loved. So
Yeah.
it was just, you didn't take anything off.
Full.
You knew
Right.
full, and like, and I shot 63 with 2 3-putts because I had
Wow.
I had my foot on the gas. I was,
Yeah.
you know, let's take it as far as you go, and I got a little aggressive on a couple of them. But I think that day, I think I had 5 shots. I hit inside of 18 inches. It was just the perfect numbers.
Yeah.
And then coming down the stretch, the 16th hole is, well, what can I compare it to here? I don't know. Hitting 4 iron off the tee. You got to turn it. You basically have 20 yards
Mhm.
to hit it. And the hole's 440.
Yeah.
But you got to lay it back because you can't hit driver because the right side would fall off about 15 feet down the slope into the trees. So I get up there and I just birdied the par 3. Get to that hole. I'm like, okay, trust it. Great shot. Left it just where I had to on there. Lipped the putt out. Get to the next hole's a par 5, and I'm free swinging. I munched the drive, hit 5 iron in there, rolled that in for eagle.
Like it.
And I'm like, I'm going to get to 18, pump another drive. It's pretty tight driving hole. Not feeling the driver. Hit a wedge in there to 6 feet, roll that in for 63.
Unreal.
So that jumped me up the board. I mean, I think I took the lead right there. It was kind of funny because it's a big amphitheater around the last hole there. So there's people there watching, and then all of a sudden people started taking off. So I'm like, what's going on here? I sign a card, go up there, and I guess they were running back to the clubhouse because Carlos, the guy that shot 64 an hour before me, they were all celebrating, having a party in the clubhouse and everything else. And I guess these guys are running back there and said, hey, party's over. Martone just shot 63. So I hear the story after, and then I get paired with him on the third day. And he tells me, he goes, yeah, everybody's buying me drinks and everything else. And then you got to freaking come in here and shoot 63. Everybody walked out, stuffed me with the tab. So I started laughing. But yeah, and then I think I was 68 that day.
Oh.
And then wake up for the final round. You know, it was tough. I didn't sleep much. When I finally did fall asleep, when I got up at 5, couldn't move.
Oh, jeez.
Back and locked up, and it kind of tightened up the day before. I did my stretches and everything else, so I figured, okay, I'm good. Couldn't get out of bed. I actually managed to shuffle off to the side, fell to the floor, crawled to the bathroom, and lied in the shower for 2.5 hours, hot as I could go.
Smoked.
And I'm like, and I got up to after that, I managed to get up to my knees, and you know, I'm taking the Advil, the Aleve, everything I can. I'm trying to stretch. Texting Vinny, I said, Vin, I don't know if I can go today, but I can't even stand up right now.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, here we go. You know, I got the icy hot. I got everything I can. There's Theragun. I'm working it.
Yeah.
And the day before, I'd actually talked to the guys. Said, "You guys got a chiropractor? Somebody, a physio guy that can adjust me? It's tightening up again." So I'd gone through it earlier. 2 chiropractors, both on vacay.
Oh.
So there's nobody in town. So I'm like, oh. Get to the club. I actually talked to one of the volunteers there, and he kind of helped crack my back a little bit, trying to loosen me up, stretch me in the locker room. And, it's 10 o'clock and you're ready to go. Call you to the first tee. I almost bit it walking down the slope to the tee. And I'm like, oh my God. So I kind of squat down, put the ball in. I look over and kind of people are like looking at me like that. Get up there and take the club back to about here. And I hit it 70 yards right over the trees, over the road, across onto the 10th hole. And I'm like, uh-oh. Well, hopefully find that. I hit a provisional, hit a snap hook into the bush left. I'm like, all right, if we don't find the first one, I don't know what we're going to do. Anyway, find the first one. Marshall's there, and I actually, one of the guys from Gulf Canada, I go, got some power lines here. Can I get relief from that? And he goes, no, you hit the power line, get to replay the shot. Okay, well, stick around, hit it, watch it. Anyway, I hit this rope hook 9-iron to, I don't know, 8-9 feet.
Wow.
To start the day. And I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, it was one of those days. It was probably one of the toughest rounds of golf I ever played. Only not physically. I mean, yeah, the pain and whatever to get through. But I don't know, was I 6 up? And you're expected to win. Right. You got the big lead. Yeah. And it was tough to get through. You mentally, you got to stay focused. You can't relax. I didn't really look. I just kept track of the guys I was playing with. I think at one point I was only 3 up on one of the guys, and then I made a couple birdies, whatever. And then I checked the leaderboard, make sure nobody else was, caught fire or something like that. So I figured, okay, I just got to beat the guy in front. So I just kept in front of you all day and shot 71 the last day, and it was kind of cool because everybody's waiting around on the last green, and it's down in the amphitheater. And the 2 guys, I mean, they were awesome to play with. One guy was a retired DE agent from California, and the other guy's from Ottawa. And they holed out, and he says, okay, let's end this in style. And I had like a 25 footer, and I walked it in. So
nasty.
It was, it was pretty special. Yeah,
man.
It was awesome.
That's so cool. I love your memory. It's so vivid, eh? Like you can just picture all the shots over there.
I try, to think back what you had to hit and everything else.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so cool. Wow, what a W.
The only one shot I wanted to ask you about is you're dealing with all that pain that morning of you flare out that driver. Are you a driver on that hole? The first hole?
Driver, yeah. Yep.
What was your moment like from that tee shot after you hit it to finding it? Like where you're like debated on maybe calling it in too? Because well, until you found the ball, and then you probably got some relief.
I mean, you just it's kind of mind over matter.
Yeah.
I'm swinging. I'm stiff. I know it's going to hurt, but it's hurting after impact. After impact. So you're going to feel it. So
interesting. Yeah.
Mentally kind of trick yourself in. Just
keep going.
Again, routine. Don't worry about it after you hit it. If you're going to feel it.
Yeah.
Like I said, unfortunately, or fortunately for me, the guys, nobody really put a lot of heat on pressure. So I could actually just keep it in front of me.
Right.
Whereas, I mean, there's some shots that you hit in the rough and that, like, you got to go at it. I didn't have that. I didn't have that gear that day. But unfortunately, like I said, it was pretty crazy week, man. I'll tell you, it's just
so cool. Yeah. That is special.
Oh, I had one more before. I wanted to ask, I have it here for a story. You guys ran into each other at Cabot, I believe.
All-time story.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I actually never. I don't even know if you've ever told me this. You might have. You might have, but I might have forgot.
I guarantee I told you the story. I was at Cabot for 30 seconds. Okay, like we had just got there. And they have this beautiful patio that's on the 18th hole of links, and so we're just getting started there, chatting away. See this person walk out of the restaurant, and I hit Maddie Matson, who's there. I go, I think that's Dartone. So I yell over at him. I gotta call more.
Yeah.
Martone.
Yeah.
Of course, snaps his head back.
You're
It's
not gonna-
him.
yeah.
He's there with Vinny.
Oh
all
my
the
God.
Scottish
Okay.
boys,
Yeah.
Scottish
You never
guys.
told me
I never
this.
told
No, you never
Oh my
told me
God.
this. That's
It was
amazing.
it was okay. So it was the year for the Scottish guys all to come to Canada.
Okay.
So
You guys went there.
Yeah, we met them all in Toronto. We flew out to play Cabot, and then we were headed back to the Muskokas to hang out at Vinny's place. But yeah, we were all there. And I just walking out.
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
some of the Scottish guys knew the Dartone. Vinny would tease me in that. Like, come walking out.
You see Jim. You see Jim.
Dartone, I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, who's this?
Yeah,
He knew.
Oh, yeah.
There too.
was awesome.
How was that course?
I don't know about you. I like the links better than the Cliffs. Cliffs got a few pretty holes. The links is a golf course.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Cliffs is more the aesthetics
The scenic.
of it all. You could score.
Yeah.
At Cliffs, they got a few, like, I don't want to call them gimmicky, but it's there for the aesthetics, like
Yeah.
17, 16.
Yeah.
18 is a great golf hole,
Yeah.
but 16,
Yeah.
17
Yeah.
for sure are a little more of they're there because it's the Cliffs.
Yeah.
But Links,
Links.
that's one of the hardest golf courses I've ever
You
played.
gotta golf your ball, especially when it's windy out there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Special place though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it was
Funny story.
It's
Small world.
It is.
Yeah,
100%.
small world.
Yeah.
I
Small.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because we had no idea
Yeah.
that they were there for their trip. Like,
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, really cool. Okay, one more before we wrap it up here. I know we've gone for a bit, so thanks for sticking around here, Don. But just talk to us maybe a little bit up and down lounge. We've seen the socials. We want to get out there.
We're
for
making
sure,
a
check
trip.
it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a suit trip.
Yeah.
for
Bring
sure.
some boys with you. We'll heat it up a little
Yeah,
bit. Have some fun out there.
sure. But yeah,
Just this started in 21. I used to do property management. So, me, Mark, Frankie Kuchar, and Lucas, my other partner, we were looking for some place to hit balls in the winter. So we were looking around. I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy a simulator. I'm going to throw it in one of our empty office spaces, whatever. And then guy reached out to me, says, why don't you come check this out? So they had already had a simulator bar open up, previous owners of in an old high school. So I looked at it. I'm like, oh, we got to fix this, blah, blah, blah. It had been abandoned. But we said, give it a shot. And then COVID hits.
Right.
Mm.
So getting ready to ramp up for the second year, we get kicked out of the building because they got to repurpose the building. They're going to turn it into condos. So we'd looked for about a year, finally found this new space. And we went to town. I quit my other job. Got sick there for a little while. And so, I didn't think I'd be owning a bar at, in my early 50s. But we got 5 HD golf simulators in there with a couple multi-sports, full bar. We run leagues for pretty much all winter. We run one from October to January, and then another one January till May. We've got over 340 guys in the league.
Wicked.
Over 60 teams.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty competitive
Good for you
too.
guys.
Yeah,
I know the
kidding.
guys that get
Yeah.
into it. Last year we ran a hole-in-one honey pot. So we played 12 weeks. There's playoffs involved, and then we throw a big party. We host all the guys, and then we run a close to the pin contest. And
So
I
cool.
think we handed 12,000 over 12,000
Whoa.
out cash
Wow. Yeah.
for close to the pin.
Wow.
So one swing.
Wow.
So it's
That's
kind of cool.
awesome. Yeah.
The guys that won the league last year, all the winning teams for the 7 divisions, we took them all to treetops. Yeah,
Yeah.
do different things. We're golfers.
Yeah.
We don't want to just get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
So we
Right.
do kind of different things. And, guys are online because you can see the live scoring. And I mean, they're into it. They're going to come playoff time. And, it's a lot of fun. I mean, got a great staff, good partners. I mean, that's basically
Yeah.
8 months of the year. I'm there. I live there.
Love
run it.
Yeah.
And, in the summer we gear down.
Yeah.
Private parties, stags and stuff like
Yeah,
that. And Thursday nights are a big night for drinking. And so it frees me up
That's
to play some golf in the summer.
Yeah.
That's
There you go.
awesome.
Yeah.
Super.
No, it looks like a 6 spot. We'll definitely be.
We're
check it
actually
out.
thinking about coming here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've talked to Vinny a few times. He's got a few irons in the fire, and
Cool.
if he can get it set up, we'd like to bring it here.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd
Be
be
a good
really
time.
cool.
Wow.
Yeah. No, the Sims have really gotten really
Gives
popular.
you
as of
something,
late. Yeah.
Doing the winter.
In the
Winters are
winter-
so
in
bad here,
winter,
right?
and it's
Yeah.
competitive, and
Yeah.
especially last winter. That's why when it's 35 degrees, I
Yeah.
don't care. I'll never say it's too hot because we're
Take
gonna
what
get
you
snow
can
Wait,
get,
again,
wait
man.
till February, whatever.
Yeah.
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 Oh, you guys got to come up there. Well, maybe when you up for a Hounds game, Wolf game, or whatever.
100%.
We'll set something up.
Yeah,
We'll have
for sure. That'd be a
grudge
blast.
match. Get Vinny to come up and play for you guys. He's been there a couple times, so it's been good.
We'll bring our ringer. We'll bring the ringer.
We'll bring a couple ringers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, before we wrap it up,
Yep.
Donnie, this is our dynamic 5. So 5 rapid fire questions. We do it to wrap it up every episode. Whatever comes to the top of your head, let it rip. So I'll send it off to Tom here.
Okay. Who's your favorite golfer?
Oh, it's supposed to be rapid, eh?
That's okay.
Tiger's probably my favorite.
Okay.
It used to be Norman.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Back in the day, I grew up watching Norman. Tiger, aside from all the other crap off the course, but we went to Pebble, tried to replicate those shots. You see it, but then when you're actually there and you're looking like that iron he hit on the number 6,
Yes.
there's no effing way, man. I could sit there with the driver and beg to hit that green. Like unbelievable.
Okay. What's your go-to club in the bag? What's your favorite?
Right now, my wedge.
Your wedge.
Yeah, my 54.
Okay.
Nice.
What's your favorite hole at the Idylwylde?
Do I have a favorite?
2 because
Probably,
you want it.
I was just going to say that.
It's a
It's probably
beautiful
2.
hole.
It's a great hole,
Yeah.
risk reward, and the fact that
Least favorite hole? I know you talked about 14.
I don't like 14. Don't like 14.
And what's your favorite Sault Ste. Marie restaurant? Let's ask you that.
Arturo's.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's dialed.
Yeah.
Great restaurants in the
Yeah.
Sioux. Yeah.
Very good.
Great town.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, listen, Don, thanks so much for taking the time here.
Appreciate it.
Obviously, with everything going on, it means the absolute world. You are a gem, and we love seeing you come up here every year. So we appreciate you taking the time.
I appreciate having you guys having me. Should have did this before. I just a lot on the go and everything else. I mean, when you sent the invite, I mean, I was pretty pumped. I was telling the guys, I'm coming. I'm going to do it. Yeah.
Can't wait. Well, I can't wait to get it out.
No.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
All right. That was the interview with Don Martone, our boy Tom. I still have his ball that he signed for us.
Me
What a
too.
beauty. What
Me
a
too.
beauty. But your thoughts on Donnie as a whole here.
It's just super cool. And this is why we do the show, right? Northern Ontario podcast, a guy from the Sioux that does really well. Obviously, really good friends with, I don't even remember how many times Vince has won, but just super cool how these guys come down, a chance for, them to see Vince and, play the ID. And of course, I think they only play the course like twice a year. I think they come up for the Palladino Neo Kids tournament and this one. And obviously for him to win it before and for how good of a player he is, it's just super cool to pick his brain on, how you can win this tournament, how you can walk around this course, because every hole is so different at this golf course. Like you can hit driver, you can hit 4-iron off the tee, you can just play it safe and hit an 8-iron. It's just so cool to pick people's brains that obviously have won it. And it was a really special interview in my opinion. It's not
Don,
it's such a unique golf course. Like it's so hard to explain.
Yeah.
Like me and you talk about what we're gonna hit, and it's totally different because this guy's won it. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool to see.
Donnie is the ultimate gamer as well. Like loves golf and loves the game. And it's fun to articulate the course that we play all the time with people that have, done and had great success at the golf course like Don. So it was fun to articulate that with him and his strategy in behind playing the course, because there are so many ways you can play the ID, for sure. So many ways. You want to hit driver everywhere. You want to hit iron everywhere. You could play around without a driver and still have a chance to shoot. It all depends on your preferences, how far you hit the ball, so on and so forth. So it was great to articulate that with Donnie. Okay, probably the best part of this edition of the podcast, the Men's Invite Primer, is our 4-pack where we select who we think is going to win the Men's Invitational. We have 16 players to pick, boys. Usually we do a pretty good job of getting almost everybody who make it champion. A couple notable names that are not back this year. Kurt Kowalik, who had a good run last year, will not be playing in this year's invite. I'm not too sure what I'm sure Curdy's picked up someone's Bagnall caddying, so I'm sure he's busy. There, he had a great showing last year. Jimmy Dudemain, the champion, is back defending the crown. He'll be leading off the afternoon slate of tee times on Friday. And taking a look here, there, everyone else other than Kurt Kowalik are back. So 15 players that made Champ Flight last year are back. And there were a lot of notable names that did not make it last year. A friend of ours, Tom Tague Bertuzzi, not in the field this year. So some notable names that I'm sure I'm missing a few here. But nonetheless, we are here to pick who we think will have a good chance at winning this whole dang thing. I'm going to send it off to Roberto Bagnato. You'll set the order here. Bye.
Okay. Thanks, Cim.
Okay, before you go, Roberto. Cim, did we not pick Jimmy last year? I don't think we did it.
No, we didn't know who Jimmy was.
Yeah, okay.
The best
So
part
they're
is Jimmy 2 years prior, I think he was a low ball, 1 seed, and lost his
Right away.
first match.
Yeah.
And he had that fire to come back and win. It's all coming back to me now as I'm thinking about it, but that's exactly what
Yes.
happened to Jimmy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Roberto.
Okay.
Doodle Cup.
I'm going to go Cim. You had a weekend, so you take the bullet. Tom, you can go second. And I want the snake.
Okay. This is awesome, Cim. I don't know where you're going with this.
I have no idea where to go. Like, is it crazy to say that I think this might be one of the most wide open fields?
No, you're right.
Oh, man. This is tough. This is tough right off the start, man. This is tough right off the start. Where to go?
1-1, Al.
1-1.
Can I just quickly talk about how Cim, before we jumped on, was saying, looking at the field,
Yeah,
and giving me a little bit of like guidance of, here are the guys who, have a really good shot of making it into Champ Flight and not selected, was co-host.
Yeah, thanks. It's okay. It's just fuel.
I just want to say it was an oversight because I do think Tom can make Champ.
So can you, Al. Anybody can.
This person,
but I'm going to take this personally, Al. Just by the way. Okay. Continue.
Well, whatever gets you going.
I'm gonna let you finish in a minute.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I want him to win.
Do it.
It's time for him to get in the winner's circle and join his dad. Give me Vincent Palladino. He's due. He's had a few good showings. He's made Champ Flight. He's won a few rounds. So I'm gonna go with Vincent Palladino. 1-1.
Vinny,
that might be bold, but sure.
No,
Vinny's a bold kid. Let's go get it done.
Just played last week at the Mid and we lost him Sunday for the Ryder Cup, Al. Tournament golf. He's been playing a lot of it. Yeah, and that helps in this.
You like that pick, Tom?
I do. I actually love it. Great kid too. No one better. I want to see win that thing. I think I can get my my close buddies later on, but Cim, this guy has lost twice in the finals back-to-back years. I just want to take him, and I'm just going solely based on experience because he might eventually push through. Is Ryan Neal?
He'll be around. There's no doubt he'll be around. He's a stick from North Bay, Ryan Neal.
Yes.
Yep. Roberto.
Okay. I'm going with Jimmy 1-1 for me. I think we saw a repeat. What was it? Masters. It could happen at the Invite.
Yeah, it could for sure.
It could,
especially once you win it once, you start playing freely. 100%.
Getting a good feel. Okay, I'm going Jimmy. My second pick, I'm going Dartone.
Yeah, I like it.
I think he's going to get a little bump from coming on the pod. He's going to be feeling good. Give me Dartone.
I think since we're only 3 guys, let's add an extra round. We'll go 5 rounds. We'll go 5 rounds here.
Thank you.
5
so we can pick 15 At least 15 guys.
90.
So, okay, Tom.
Alex Folk. Nothing. I have nothing to say. That just great friend of, a really close friend of us. We know his game is dialed. So give me Alex Folk.
Yeah, I really wanted to take him. I really did. I think, he's going to be great. I think Alex has a great shot at winning it this year, and I'm really rooting for him to win.
If we're talking like scouting report, there was no one better in between the years. There's probably 3 guys on that course, and he's in that top 3 of the mental game. And I'm going to go.
And he's come a long way. He'll tell you that too. He's come a long way.
Long way.
I'm going to go with the guy that he had a famous match against now. And this is the beauty of the invite. Alex Folk had a great comeback against this guy, Joey Kramer. I'm going to take Joey Kramer. I'm very happy to take Joey Kramer in the second round. He's always around. Like, he's going to be a staple.
Past
he will
champ.
make champ flight, past champ, has made it far multiple times. He had a crazy match with Alex where they both tied on 18 with 9s. 9s.
Yeah.
Quadruple bogeys.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of match play right there.
Anything could happen,
It doesn't
man.
matter, right? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I really love that Joey Kramer pick. Love it. Where am I going next? Do I wait to take this person later, or am I trying to give the BTB bump to guys here early? Yeah, let's do it. I want to give him the BTB bump. Give me Jason Pico.
Great pick, Al.
It's time for Jason to make that next step. He's right there. Every year he's right
Always.
there. He just needs to get into champ. That's all that needs to be done. And he's been playing some great golf. So let's go with Pico.
Is it me?
Yes, it is you, Tom.
Sorry. Jeez. Okay. Let me, Jim, you took the son. I'm taking
where I was going.
I'm taking the dad.
Damn.
give me
Does
Vinny
Vince have
Pellegrino.
another one in him?
Yeah.
Does he have another one in him?
Just got to get to the dance, and that guy,
That's all that
if
matters.
you're playing against him for the fear factor, best of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy's a gamer.
Gamer.
Great
This
pick,
is his
Tom.
Masters. It's his Masters.
Could you
Okay.
imagine, before we continue, that he plays his son? That is a very
It'd be so
good
cool.
possibility.
Very
That'd
good
be so cool,
possibility. Yeah.
right? Does dad blow it for the son to go through? Question mark.
No. He's a competitor, man. That would never happen. Competitor. All right. Robbie B, back to back.
Okay, back-to-back jacks here. I'm gonna go with Tom. I think one of your not necessarily. I am gonna take your partner with my next pick, but teammate Ryder Coe. Like that one,
Ryder Cole, Young Buck. Okay.
Hey, Little Johnny proved that age doesn't matter.
100%. 100%.
So,
Ryder Cole. I like it.
Then Tom, I'm taking your partner from was it last week or a couple of weeks ago? I'm going Evan McLean.
Yeah.
Yep.
That could be a
Yep.
sleeper pick. That could be a
Yep.
really. We could have missed the mark on that, not taking him earlier. I
Thank
think
you.
Evans, again, talk about guys that are due here.
Got the game for it. Just has to keep it in play. That's it.
Do I go off the map here? Oh my God, there's
Why
so
not,
many
Al?
names, man. There's so many names, but I'm going to go with a young kid. I'm going with a young kid, and I know he's a stud, and he's playing college golf. Oh, no, it's not even me. Tom, it's you. Sorry.
I was gonna say.
Tom,
Almost
take
gave it
him.
away.
Take who Chim's taking.
I don't think he even knows who I was going to take.
There is a lot of young guys there, Jim, but I okay, he's always around the mix for me, Jim. And I believe Folk played him in a really good match 2 years ago or last year. I'm going with Ryan Hager.
Yeah. That was in first flight.
Right?
Gamer.
Yes.
Hager's a beauty
Yes.
too. Yeah.
The Lion River, correct?
Correct. Bingo.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to take my pick. Here's one for you boys. Ayrton Lange. Keep an eye out for that kid.
Tell me something.
Any reasoning, Jim?
He's played the tournament before. He's due. He's playing collegiate golf. Really like his game. Yeah, he made champ 2 years ago. He'll be right back in the mix this year. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I love that pick. He could go deep in this tournament.
Is that your last one?
No,
Jim?
I got one more
You got
because we're
one more?
going 5 rounds.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Okay.
There's so I got my young buck, which I'm happy about. I got some feel good picks. Now, do we make a pick with our brain here? Do we sit down and say, okay, Jim, oh my God, this is easy for me. Kyle Rank, gonna take him. Yeah, very happy with that pick. Kyle Rank won it multiple times. At this late in the game, I'm happy with that pick. Tommy?
Okay, this one's for me. I mean, this guy plays a lot of tournament golf, LU golf. I played against him in the Dewey 2 years ago. Not directly against him, but I was in the final group with him. Not final group, but in a group with him. Has the tools. Can he go the distance? Jacob Lacko.
Oh, yeah. Player.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah,
He's
just a
so good.
robot.
That's a
Robot.
guy you're scared to play in match play. Yep.
Mhm.
All right, Roberto, to round it out.
Hey, I mentioned his name already. I'm going with the young buck, Johnny Svalina. I think he's going to find his little groove here.
You have to value past winners. I think, yeah, like it's huge. And we kept a couple names off the board here. And let's talk about some names that we left off here before we recap, okay? Ryan Bastian usually makes champ flight, usually always around champ flight. I love Bash. He loves the pod. He's a great friend of the pod. So you never know. You never know with him. Mike Maraca as well.
Yes.
Kind of buzzes around there. Playing in Donnie Martone's group, Mark DeSano is always around too. He's a gamer. Mike Roberts, a former winner, friend of the show, could definitely get it done. Another two more young ones I have for you guys. Camden Poirier making his invite debut. Will be
Sneaky.
interesting to see how he does. Could be sneaky. He's a gamer, loves the game, and he's doing well. Promoting himself through Instagram. Another person, Aiden Dang. I'm shocked wasn't picked because he made champ last year and he had a good showing. So I thought someone was going to take him.
Same as Connor DeSalle.
Yeah.
Ryder Cup. Teammate.
Yeah.
Can't believe I can
Shocked
say
you
that.
didn't take him there, Tom.
The DeSalle brothers are both good. Ryan's obviously the older brother and he's good too. So you never know.
And then there's Ethan Mulligan, who made champ last year. Matucky, who's always around. Adam Matucky. Graham Costigan, who's made champ flight before. Another name I want to throw out you there is Dale Vlad's in the field. I don't know how good Dale's game has been, but back in the day, God,
OUA golf. You played OUA golf. One guy I got for you. I know he's dealing with an injury or he's just getting over it. A younger folk. Great friend of the show. Great friend of us. Ben
course.
Folk. But I would love to see him.
Us wrong. He's going to prove us wrong.
I would love to see him compete and go, right? Because he's got all the tools as well.
Guys, we didn't talk much about you two. How are you both feeling going into the weekend, play wise?
Well, I'm not going to put myself in this. I mean, if I had a day, yeah, okay, could make champ, but I'm not. I can't put myself in the names of those guys. Not even close.
It's hard.
Not even close.
The list we just named, man, I'd be very honored to get in because you never know what can happen in match play and
just need to have a date.
Yeah, like I mean, but yeah, well, who knows, Robbie B. Feel great though.
Some more names, Tom. Matt Battistoni made champ last year. Connor's brother Ryan is a solid player as well. Chris Bevan made champ as well. He's a friend of the show. Ben Thornton, we talked about, he was in the playoffs. So there's a bunch of players out here, guys. I'm sure we left some names off the board and some people aren't going to be happy with us. But there are some, I'm hearing from my inside sources, from my friends around golf, watch out for Drake Robitaille. Never played a tournament before, but apparently has played some good golf down in Midland. So if that is the correct person I'm thinking of, keep an eye out.
I got something hot off the press here. I got Mason's picks, aka ChatGPT. ChatGPT says they've got two that they're very sold on: Ryan DeSalle to win, and Ben Folk as the dark horse.
Chat.
So there you go.
GBT.
Mason's picks are in. So
There you go.
There we go. Mason GBT. Ethan Burton too, Tom. Like, you never know. There's a lot of young guys in this field that could have a day. Right?
And it's just endurance and mental strength, and those kids are robots, man. They can just go, right? Honestly, we might have picked 15 people and called out another 5, 6, but we still might not have the winner. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Never
sure.
know. You just have to get to the dance, as you would say.
Just got to get to the dance. So we'll see how it goes. There's still some good names out there, but that is the 4-pack. We will recap it here. I went with Vincent Palladino, Joey Kramer, Jason Pico, Ayrton Lange, and Kyle Rank. Tommy went with Ryan Neal, Alex Folk, Vince Palladino, Ryan Hager, and Jacob Lacko. Roberto went with Jimmy Dudemain, Donnie Martone, Ryder Coe, Evan McLean, and Johnny Svalina. So there is your board, folks, for the men's invite, our picks. Anything else, gents? It's going to be a great week, man.
I don't have much, bud. I really don't have much. I'm just really excited to see what numbers me and you post on Friday. And obviously follow the show and stay tuned for updates because we're excited to provide all that for you.
Yeah, stay tuned, folks. Make sure you're following us. Turn your notifications on. We'll be updating you throughout the weekend. You know how we always do it. Make sure you follow. And, of course, we will keep you updated. If there's one thing guaranteed, BTB will have you covered at the men's invitational, the Idylwylde men's invitational. So it's going to be an exciting week. Roberto, thanks for hopping on and chatting with us. And shout out to Donnie Martone for coming on and interviewing with us. It's the best. It is the best week. Enjoy it, folks. And we'll be back with the full recap and the winner for next week. We'll chat then. Ciao.